Hi, welcome back. Well, from the YMCA that services our community and several surrounding communities, we have Krysta Esquivel and also MaryAnn Graham. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks so glad to have you here. Well, there are some really interesting programs that I did not know about that you all offer to not only our residents here, but also the surrounding communities. So you came here to talk about it a little bit. So first of all, let's just kind of lay the foundation and kind of let people know what the YMCA is and how we really do, how you all really do service the community. See, I'm already saying how we service the community, right? How you all service the community. So tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. The YMCA of San Diego County is a large organization, large nonprofit organization. And I think a lot of people know us as a gym and swim.
Yeah.
So maybe you send your daughter there to take swim lessons, but really the Y here in San Diego is so much more than that. And our branch, Youth and Family Services, is the social services department of the YMCA of San Diego.
Ah.
We serve over 20,000 youth and families every year.
Wow.
Through a variety of different programs, a very diverse array of programming that we have, from subsidized childcare to helping families that have children with special needs. We also help grandparents who are raising their grandchildren.
Oh.
We have transitional housing programs.
Really?
For foster and former foster youth.
Yeah.
And our street outreach and Tay Academy programs are really what we're here to talk about today. And MaryAnn is the coordinator.
Yeah, you're the coordinator for the Tay Academy.
Yeah.
So what does Tay stand for, first of all?
So Tay stands for Transitional Age Youth, which is kind of a blanket term for youth around the ages of 14 to 25.
Okay, okay. And so what about the Academy? What do you, what's all that about?
So really what I do, I coordinate two programs that work in tandem. So the first would be the Street Outreach Group, which really is what it sounds like. I hit the streets of North County and try to encounter youth that are homeless or street youth or may need some help. And I give them their basic, we'll try to meet their basic needs there, and then invite them to Tay Academy, which is a safe place where we can connect them with more, more specific needs and resources as well.
What are some of those specific needs that you tend to find that they need?
Oh, great question. So basic needs such as hygiene kits or food, it could be clothing. We could hook them up with employment through some of our other programming with Youth and Family Services as well. Housing, we're still working on. It's a very difficult market right now for housing, but hopefully with some new funding we're trying to hook up with, we'll be able to solve that.
Oh, that's good. That's great. And so how do you even reach youth that are in need in this way? How do you even connect with them?
That's such a good question. So really it's kind of a trained eye, but when I hit the streets, I go with at least a couple of other volunteers that are looking out for the same thing I'm looking for. And the youth can blend in very, very well. But usually there are a couple qualities that kind of help them stick out a little more for me. And if people want to come out and volunteer, they can learn exactly how I find them as well.
Ah, that's it. Which is probably one of the things you all need is volunteers, yes?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. And I think our contact information would be available, and MaryAnn would be the person to do that. Our street outreach services are done in collaboration with other community partners across the county, and MaryAnn goes out and has volunteers with her every single time she goes out on the streets.
Wow.
So really our ability to do this work is heavily reliant on those who are willing to volunteer their time.
And then there's a few different areas that you try to focus on in terms of helping families, is that correct?
The YMCA, absolutely. Yes, we're for social responsibility, youth development, and healthy living.
Ah, very good. And with the healthy living, that's just what it is, right?
Right. Everything that goes into that. We're talking about wellness, from physical wellness, but also mental health and social emotional health. So a lot of the work that we do is around emotional well-being and relational well-being. It's very, very important to us.
It's so important to our society and our community too.
Absolutely.
So, wow,
absolutely,
amazing. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming and sharing.
Thank you again for having us.
Yes, and we make sure we have your information. And so please, if you are interested in volunteering or if you know someone who is in need, make sure you get in contact with our YMCA.